Hola. There he is. Wow, why is he so cute? Oh, I never went through and like looked through the fonts. It's okay. I haven't been here for like 3 days. We'll get working on the prompt in about 3-4 minutes here. Just trying to give time for people to come in. My coffee's already cold. I made it way too soon. Should have waited until closer to stream. I thought I was gonna start earlier, but then I had a bunch of things I had to do. Like, re-hook up my headphones because I paired them to my phone over the last 3 days. And I couldn't get them to repair to my computer. And for whatever reason, without my headphones plugged in, you guys can't hear the, like, desktop audio, which is the music. So, I had to figure that out. And then I had a sneezing fit go on for like ever. I was like sneezing a couple times in a row and a minute would go by and then I would start sneezing again. And then I had like those ones where like, you know, you take in all the air to sneeze and then nothing comes out. I think those are the more annoying ones. More annoying than actually sneezing. So now, like, my nose feels a little congested. I don't know why he's so comfy like that. He's too cute. Okay. We can get started. All the props. Got my Canson XL ink and an ink sketchbook here. I forgot to put supplies in the description for YouTube, but it's fine. I'll do it afterwards. The prompt is Goose. You know, like honk honk or silly. I'm actually gonna go a different route and not draw a goose. Because that's too obvious, right? I'm gonna draw something called a gooseberry. Here's what it looks like. They kind of look like veiny grapes. I don't know why they're called gooseberries though. Like maybe because I have like that extra stem on the butt. That looks like a beak maybe. I'll give you a description. It's a small tart fruit that grows on a thorny bush and is used for making jams, jellies, pies, and wine. That's from Google, if anybody cares. I'm just trying to find like a good picture of like them growing on their bush Should have done that before I started to stream. Why would I think of that? Okay. Let's start sketching here. Let me bring my phone stand closer. I feel like I should draw it in a different direction because I did that tomato one kind of in a similar fashion. Like way early on in Inktober52. We'll go this way. Oh no, my knee's itchy. Hold on. Well, there's like not a lot going on here if I draw it like this. So I don't want them like right up against the twig here, so let me move the twig away. Or the branch, I don't know what it's considered. Move it away a little bit here. Give them room to have a dangly stem. They almost, like, without being colored in, they look like little pomegranates. But don't they have, like, the little butt on them, too? Or am I misremembering? And they have like veins, like visible veins. Oh my gosh, she's moving. Okay, let me get a zoom in on the leaves here. Look very interesting. Let's have like a little offshoot too, or two, a couple. So like the leaves, let's draw one out here. so we have like an empty space to draw it in. I feel like we're gonna need more than just this one to fill in the page though. Guess this is kind of lame. I mean, I do have like a fruit series where there's just like one branch in the middle, but... Okay, so they have like 3 parts to these leaves. Middle's kind of squat looking, but not at the same time. And it's like... like that. Or like the top has 3. Something like that. I'm gonna just like draw bigger circles for the leaves where I want them to be at. We have some like kind of coming out from behind the berries. It looks like the berries hang, you know, down as they do. And leaves go up for the most part. Because I guess they just have more weight to them than the leaves do. But we'll have a couple down. Make this branch not so great looking, like make it a little wiggly here and there. Maybe have like another branch over here. To fill in the page here. Doing the general shape first. With like little paws. Maybe another one out this way too. Now let's add the extra bumpies. Honestly, they look like little frilly ghosts. Maybe I should have this one a little bit turned. I think it needs more leaves still. Not even done with the ones I already have sketched. What am I saying? Trying to think.
Tonight we're gonna make you move. Getting ready for the weekend.
If I want like more leaves in between. I mean, the background could kind of imply that there's stuff back there. When I go to color this in without having to like draw them in. Let's add this other branch in. A little bit higher. I'm gonna make these ones a bit more uneven so they're not like specifically paired up. Erase that. I think this one's gonna be like further away. So the leaves are all gonna be underneath. The other set of leaves. We'll put like a leaf in this corner and a leaf in this corner. I'm like almost tempted to get rid of this leaf and this leaf. Just so the leaves above this one have more space. Trying to like make them look like nodes. The little lumps that I'm doing. Where like the leaves and berries grow out of are nodes. Do one on the edge here. I feel like it's a bit crowded in the middle here. Maybe I'll erase this one in the center and have the other two coming out more that are on the lower branch. Yeah, I think that's better. All right, let me grab some stuff to start inking. I grabbed a micron because it's waterproof and I'm not sure what I'm coloring this in with yet. I'm kind of leaning towards watercolors, even though they don't do super good on this paper, but just in that mood, I think. We drink some coffee before we get to inking here. Okay. I'm going with a size 3. Hold on, I want to look at my reference again to be sure. I don't think I'm gonna do the veins and the berries. Maybe I won't do the veins for the leaves either. Maybe I'll leave that for touch up, final details. Because the veins are like lighter. So I don't want to add a dark line. We'll see about the leaves. Okay, let's get started. Like, where to start? Like, I guess I'll have a little bit of an indicator of a stem starting there. I think I'm gonna skip this song. I just like hear it all the time in like Violation. It's not a bad song, I'm just like tired of hearing it. Like how I spent all that time like drawing out each of these little lumps and I'm like kind of not following them. Wow, that's way too wide. It's fine. I just have to get over it. I like the first leaf we made, and that's it. Like, that one's not bad right there. I feel like they just started getting, like, squatter. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like this way. It stayed the same width. Alright, let me start drawing these berries. Just trying to make sure I'm putting the like stems in the right spot. I was like, should I draw the stems first and then do the berry part? This is a bit dramatic. I didn't mean to draw that wide. I think I want some of them to be in front. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. And some of them behind. I might end up drawing some more like background things in. We'll see though. How empty it looks once the pencil lines are all gone. I think this one's gonna be like more behind the branch coming out of. We're getting there. Drink some more coffee. Gosh, this one's like really far away from the branch. It's okay. You don't have to be perfect. Like, gosh. Just a couple more. We can erase. Well, I'm probably gonna wait like a minute before erasing. This leaf didn't have the same amount of bumps as the rest of them, but that's okay. I'm distracted because I feel like it feels a little naked up here. Like I need another leaf, like maybe in here. Behind the others. If I have other leaves I gotta draw first. I don't know. I think I want to erase the lines first before I try to add another leaf in here. Could just be an illusion of like all the pencil lines, making it seem emptier there than on the rest of it. Alright, I'm gonna wait like another minute before I erase the lines, just because I don't want to smudge. I guess I could get out the supplies I want to use while we're waiting for this to dry. Not the right drawer. I rearranged my drawers and now I can't remember where anything is. Which is ironic because the thing I'm looking for didn't change drawers. I want to do watercolors. Or do I? have this gouache. But I have gouache, guys. This goes in here. Let me just... There's not very many, but we only need like green and yellow. We could do gouache. What if we did gouache today? I don't really know if I care. What you guys think? Maybe I'm doing gouache. I have 2 gouache sets. So like, I have 3 gouache sets. What am I saying? I have this little makeshift one that I made. Who knows if they're all like still good anymore? Ooh, it's like a icky. It's cracked, so that might mean it's hard. I like this little set I made. Yeah, it's all cracked, so it's probably hard. I know gouache can be reactivated though. I prefer like the already wet kind. The jelly kind, if you will. It's been a long time since I've used gouache. I don't think I used any during Inktober52. Here's my other set. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't have the swatches for this one. What the heck? Ew, it's moist. Why is it moist? Should I be touching this? Bizarre. I'm worried about these sparklies that are on here. It's probably from this, but... Where? I don't have like a sheet. Might be in this. Gouache. Let me look. What was that? I don't know what this is. God, I don't like label anything. Worst part. I think it's not on this. I think this is a gouache set right here. Of course, I don't know which one. It's not this one. I'm just wondering if it's the one I have in like little bottles. Let me see. Might be this one. Yeah, because there's some metallics there. Well, that's this set. I don't have swatches of these ones? That's crazy. I have swatches of everything now. That one's dried up, looks like. Eh. Like, it's okay if they're dried up, it really is. It's just, I don't want to waste time activating, and I'm just like concerned about it being moist on top here. Like, there's no mold. So, my house is like pretty dry, so I was gonna be surprised if it got moldy from the moisture. Okay, well, we only need like 2 colors. 3-ish colors. We just need a couple colors. But I think the Arteza one will be fine. I have a mess everywhere. Hold on, I have to straighten up my drawer. We also have this one. It's all crusty and dry, but I don't think we'll need that color. Well, let me just fix the drawer. I just don't want like 100 things sitting out. I'm gonna have to like redo the drawer once I'm done here. Ugh. God, it's so heavy. Alright, let's erase the pencil. I'm wondering how gouache does on this paper. Not like meant for super wet mediums, and yet I've been definitely using wet mediums. My hand hurts. Because the eraser is so small. Yeah, let's wipe it off into the trash can. Missed a couple of spots. Okay, I need to go get water for the paint. And the break will probably start after that, so let me just see if I missed any spots. Like, I see you missed like a leaf here, but I might put like another berry here instead. Like part of the leaf was missing. I don't want to go too crazy with trying to make the lines perfect, because I do go over everything after I color, and gouache could potentially cover up the line work anyways, and I'd have to go a new line. Oh, I forgot that one here too. Maybe draw one in here. Alright, I should probably check these. I don't need all these microns over here, jeez. You're getting crazy. Ooh, God, they're so heavy. Ooh, oh my gosh. This one like got stuck to the lid and came out. Okay, so yeah, we're definitely gonna need to moisten them. Is that mold or is that just from the black? Because I feel like that could have been from the black because it's so close, but what about that one? That's the question here. I'll scrape it off. I'll bring this to the bathroom with me. Scrape that one off. These are like the only two, so that's why I'm like, is it just the black got mixed in? I don't know. Like the edge of this one looks suspicious, but it actually looks like just a dark green or something. I have to sneeze again. I don't want to sneeze. I sneezed. Alright, I'm gonna go and get some water and clean off these two paints, and I'll be right back. In the meantime, enjoy some petcam and the music.
Darius Antony just subscribed for 87 months. Found donuts better still be good.
Thank you for the resub, Darius. Can we get some peaches in chat to celebrate? I was eating a donut. Alright, I asked Knock and she said it doesn't look like mold. Because it's like only on, it was only on like 2, maybe 3-ish, and the black is definitely near one of the colors. And my palette's not exactly clean and it looks like I got colors like everywhere. Like how I have yellow and the blue there. Our house is really dry, so I can't imagine. Alright, so I kind of want like a darker green for the leaves, a lighter green for the berries. Maybe I do want to use my, if this will work. These are the colors. Gotta figure out what way the palette's facing. Okay, it's like this. I'm thinking this color for the leaves and maybe one of these for the berries. Hi Lopez, how's it going? Or Lopez? I don't know what to do for the background yet though. We could do this like the dark jade color in the background. Oh, I need paintbrushes. That might help. So I'm going to add water to the color, only the colors I want to use, to avoid any other moisture problems we might have. In the future. This one might be a little bit harder because this one is like dried, like, you can pick it up dried. I have to moisten it a lot. Let that bake for a bit. But this is gouache, if you don't know what I'm using here. I'm gonna spray some in the black and the white too. It's the type of gouache that can stay wet, but will reactivate if you moisten it. I don't want to say jelly because I'm not sure if that's like a branding thing, but basically that. What kind of brush? I guess I want to use one of these ones. It's too big, too small. I think it's fine. I guess I'll start with the berries. I don't particularly love when my palette's on this side of me. This paintbrush sucks. That's why I chose it. I don't like my palette being over here so my arm isn't over it, but then I put my arm over the painting. Okay. So, like, the only thing I really know about gouache that I remember is the more, like, when you pick up gouache, you also have to pick up more water. Like, you can't just keep adding on to it. I don't know why that is. I can't remember exactly. I think it just affects the way it like goes down if you try to paint over the same area with not a similar amount of things. Why is Peanut in here? He shut the door behind him and then he got mad that he was stuck in here. I think like the water thing is probably why people like the jelly gouache, because they probably don't have to keep adding water to it as often as like a tube, or not a tube, a cake, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, it was a really long time ago when I watched that video, so can't remember exactly. Gee, where'd you go? He left. I think he left. I do know if you don't want it like completely dry, it'll pick itself back up and like put a hole in your painting, basically. So I can't go over it until it's dry. Get rid of that. Matt, he ate his donut too fast, oh no. Hey, how dare you come back right when I put the cameras down? Use this like darker color for the leaves. Might actually be too dark. Did I dip into the wrong one? I did. Whoops. Quick, put it on all of them. Mix it together. Gee, stop. Gee, stop. You're hurting me. Man, I did not mean to use the color, like at all. So dark. And to dip into this one down here. Like, can I make it lighter by mixing it on the paper here? Not really. Boy. I might be able to paint over it with a new layer. We'll see. I keep trying to dip into the dirty water. Let me spread this out as far as I can to make it like thinner. Maybe I'll move the clean water over here. The page is starting to buckle. So much water. This is what I should have done. I just scrub it away as much as I could. Instead of adding that other color to it. It's too late now. Then dab it away. Oops.
As far as I can go, rest assured the wind will lead me far from home. Let's say
I'm getting to think gouache was a bad idea. Because I'm not good at it.
it's so clean, it's so me, it's so pristine, splashing over me. Let's sail this world, the water beneath me is so clean, it's so me, it's so pristine, splashing over me.
Never tried gouache. Like weirdly creamy. It kind of reactivates like watercolors, but not all the time. You can like spread it like watercolor.
As far as I can go,
I don't know, I almost feel like it's better for like smaller details and not like these big areas like I'm painting, but I'm sure people make it work no matter what they're doing. Yeah, gouache with the 10,000 vowels. Must be French based, maybe. I kind of wish I had put like a layer of watercolor down first and then did gouache over top. Just to fill it in quicker. Alright, let's see if our gingerbread or whatever this color is called is moist enough for me to use it. No, but I can reactivate it like watercolor, so it'll take a minute. It's so light. Where's my... There it is. God, I'm so far outside the lines. Maybe it's a good thing it's light. I wish I had done it in gray or something. Maybe I could paint like a layer of gray over top of it. And it's still wet. Do we have gray? No, it's like black or nothing. You know, like a little smidgen of black. I said a little smidgen, oh my god. It's not a little smidgen at all. This is going all wrong. Like this is more of what I was thinking. I probably have to lift it up so you can see what I mean. This one's just too dark. I don't know, I think it's looking pretty bad. Oh boy. It's like dried out colors like redrawing so fast. should have just painted the stems to begin with. I didn't realize they were like a similar color. Like, I'm just hoping I can go back over this dark stuff and lighten it up. Because I wanted the background to be this dark color. I can't believe I messed that up. I guess I can, actually. Like, I think it'll look darker in the end. I like layer it up. Hopefully. Like, I want to switch to a smaller brush, but at the same time, I'm like, as soon as I do, I'm gonna be annoyed with how much area I'm not covering. I don't know, I'm not loving this. I don't know why I was like, let's do gouache, this thing that I almost never use. Yeah, I'm trying to make it darker than the leaves I accidentally painted with this color. I feel like I'm so far into it that I don't know if I can really start over. And I wish I had the power to I don't know, redo this. Like, if I had done it digitally, easy, redo, but like, I did it traditionally and I don't know if I feel like sketching it again. I almost cried because of emotes. Hmm. Like, the good news is that I can cover up lines I didn't like with this dark color. The bad news is I'm covering up lines I do like with this color. Like all the leaf ruffles. Are all the good lines, but I did make this stem on this berry over here too wide so I could cover it up, but I don't know, just not having a good time with this. Should've just stuck to watercolors like my original plan was. At least the branch dried like a nice color. I was worried about that drying like super black and dark. Like the stems on the leaves are awful. Man, this is awful. I don't even know if this is a trusted process kind of awful. It's just awful. Gee, stop. Being bad for no reason. Oh, shoot. Let's not throw that. How long does it take to dry? I don't know. I'm not making it super wet, so it's not like taking forever to dry. Like I can start going back over spots I already painted once. I'm just gonna paint over the steps. Not happy with how that turned out. I'm just also scared to paint it too much because I won't see the line work anymore to know what to follow. Didn't add enough water. No chibi. No. Don't get your hands off of that. Just paw down on the lid here. Don't really want him licking on gouache. I don't know what it's made out of. I wish it would not be in the middle of the brush and be on the tip of the brush. I guess the leaves aren't looking that bad with their second layer on. Don't have like the crisp lines anymore, so I don't know how we're gonna ink this for Inktober, you know? Still not loving it yet.
We're not meant to last. We're meant to live. We're meant to breathe. We go too fast. We need to see. Balance is the key.
Quick, get the last couple leaves done so we can go to break. Okay. Time for our break. Now's a good time to get your drinks and your snacks. We'll be right back. I'm gonna go change my water. I'll be right back as well. In the meantime, I guess enjoy the music. Alright, I'm back. I'm just drinking my coffee. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to go over the background again before I do the berries. Berries don't look bad, it's just they don't look like they're the right shape. Because of the background. That's why I'm saying I might want to do the background first. See if I can get it done. I want it to be a bit more solid looking. It's like all swipey and not solid looking right now. I guess patchy is the word. I don't know how to make it like unpatchy though. Not just doing another layer. And this is where it gets tricky because I know the more water you add, the more likely it'll just like peel back up the previous layer. And also if it's too dry, it'll peel back up the previous layer. Gotta find the good balance. This is probably like the last layer I'm gonna put on the background though. I don't want to waste my time on this. it's still like garbage looking. No? Is it not still alive?
It must be this part.
Guess I'll just do all the big areas first, and I'll go in and do the little areas with the smaller brush. Record yourself as a video intro. Well, I feel like it's probably better in the long run for that anyways, because like, can't you just edit your, record yourself and send it to us? Video? Make you seem better than you are? Like, you know, if people have background noise, doing it during a phone interview will be a bit more obvious than if they were to record it. You know, like crying babies. Ugh, I hate those. Rip recruiter jobs. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. I was taking over every other job. Why should I feel sorry for anybody else? I feel like that's only really gonna work if the person knows what they're applying to, though. Like, if they're just applying to a job they've never had before, might be a problem. Well, yeah, but if someone's never applied to or like had the type of job before, they're still probably not gonna know what's good. Like, say back. Alright, let's go over these berries again. There's still some like dark green on my brush here, so they're gonna turn slightly different color, but it also could be from the background because the background is what I just painted. I'm kind of trying to smooth out the edges here a little bit. Okay, let me see about adding some texture onto the leaves. Like the spearmint color, maybe? Gotta moisten it though. Oh! Oh, I gotta clean that up. I sprayed too hard, it like got some specks everywhere and on my stream deck too. Hold on, I like actually have to move the mic. Like, not easy because the towel is also too big for me to wipe. Like, dip it into the gouache. Hopefully I'll be able to get it off later if I need to. If I see it. Boy. Let me test it out on one of these like leaves on the edge. Too much. It's already too much. Too much. Who put all that paint on my brush? That might work though. Like, I'm trying not to add too much water because again I'm avoiding ripping a hole in the paint. I like how this one looks. Can't see very well. I like how this one looks. Not so much these two. Oh, maybe I need to do more like concentrated spots. Something like that. Make it look like it's gonna be the veins. Can't really tell what way that one's going anymore. I know there's like 2 there though. There's like a stem coming from this way to go like this, maybe? Like this spray is a lot lighter. This one's like a straight line, and this one's like a mister. I probably should have been using the misty one to spray my paints. Doesn't go everywhere. Part of me also wants to like not put another layer of the dark over top. I kind of like how that looks too. Like I need to make up my mind as because like at first I wasn't really picking it up enough for it to be like totally opaque. Okay, that was too much on my brush. Quick, put it on other leaves. This is why I probably was dipping back into the dark one. I'll just leave what I like and cover up what I don't. Should be that simple. Never that simple though. I know, like, I don't like that I put this palette over there either, but there just wasn't enough room on my right side for me to rest my arm and have the palette. Because I don't like covering up the piece every time I go back and forth. I think I might actually be using this spearmint color again for the like just adding a little bit of texture into the gooseberries here. Maybe some shading. It's not really like a darker color, it's like just a different color. But I don't have much to work with here. We only got how many? 5, 10, 15, 20, 24 colors-ish. And like, of course, some of them are neon. Like, what good is that gonna do me? Probably gonna have to go over like the line work and paint markers because I think the wash is probably too thick for my liners. I don't like ruining my liners. Because that's something, I know people do use liners over paints and stuff, but it like ruins your liners faster. I don't have those here. I was like, oh, can I get like put some like white dots in here? Make it like a bit more magical feeling, because I'm not loving this. Not gonna lie. I'm just using the back of my paintbrush because I don't have any of my daughter tools here. Like, not perfect, but good enough. Maybe it's a nighttime scene. Or maybe it's just sparkles. It's not snow, that's for sure. Fireflies? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this to dry. In the meantime, I'm gonna go dump out my dirty water because I'm hoping I'm not gonna want to paint anymore. So I'll be right back. Okay, I disposed of the water. I'm not going to put away my gouache until it's dry. I need to put it to the side somewhere where Chi's not going to jump on it. I put it exactly where Chi can jump on it. The only space I have. It's mainly like the little dots I put on there that need to dry. Speak of the Chibi, he's back. No, are you done being bad yet? I don't think you are. Okay, let's grab our markers. We're gonna outline with. Hopefully outlines will fix everything wrong with this. We'll see. We have the brush, we have the thin, we have the thicker. Grab some whites as well. In case you want to add shine. Just trying really hard to be quiet, putting these back, and it's not working. I'm gonna look at my reference again. I think I made the veins like the wrong color. I should have done them in the lighter color. And like the berry part in the like minty color. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. They also have like these little spikies on them, it looks like. Oh, I should probably get out like a light green. Or touch up all the stems for the berries. If I have one, I might not have one that's like that light. I have a neon yellow. Kinda looks like that color according to the cap. I know how these things work and they don't look like that. Little for like a darker green. More like a really dark green. I think that color doesn't match at all though. This is like a... It's called like khaki green, but I would say like it's camo. Like that ugly camo color. Okay, how about the neon and the light green, and we'll see. Oops. Let's test it out in the corner here. Oh, okay, that might actually work. That's too green. It's like too dark. Almost the same color as like the veins I tried to draw in there. The thing about this is it's like thick. Oh, and transparent apparently. Hold on, let me shake it. Just put some juice back in there. It's kind of like mixing in with the background a little bit and kind of making it the right color in certain spots, so I guess that's nice. I just know a lot of the stems kind of got painted over. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. Put this green away because I'm not using it. I don't know. Should I start with the brush? See how it goes? This is the brand new black. I hope I'm not ruining it on the wash that we opened last stream. I know I had like some of the stems in front of the branch earlier, but because of the paint job, it's like, I might as well just go over the lines. Oops, went way off. I was planning on adding a texture to it anyways. Okay, I am scared I'm ruining that, so I don't really want to use it too much. Trying to decide on like what thickness I want to make everything. Probably, I don't know, this might be frayed a little bit. Let me shake it. Like, this might be too thick. Yeah, I think it's a little too thick. That's why I wanted to use the brush. I can make it thin. Might want to use a thicker one just to cover up some of the white area around everything because I didn't paint close enough or something. Wish I had like laid a color down, like did a wash of color in the background. And we're going back to the, I wish I had used watercolor. Like really big. Guess we're just gonna use a little bit of everything. This one, like, is not liking drawing over the gouache. It's part of the problem too, though. The leaves are not gonna look good now. I just think this marker's too thick for this job. I think I just did everything wrong here. It's fine. Can't remember which one of these was in front, but oh well. I'm wondering if I should do a line for the veins or just leave it at the texture. I might just leave that at the texture, but it's like I kind of did like detail lines on the branches and it might not match now. That green dried so much more gray. Which one? Oh, the background one? Here. Nope. Okay, it's not the reflection. Like, I guess it doesn't look as green compared to the other ones around it. I can still see that it's green though. I'm glad I only like ended up having to do 2 coats. It's still a little patchy in places, but this is not a masterpiece. I have to keep reminding myself that not every art has to come out good. I just feel like a lot of things aren't turning out good lately. I'm gonna give an inferiority complex. I like how gouache looks when it's dry. Like, I like how it's matte and not shiny. Which is why I originally picked it up, but I also picked it up at the same time I got into paint markers. I kind of just went with them because they have a similar finish when they're dry, is they're very matte. And that's like the whole thing I like about them. But the difference with gouache is like you can blend it and mix it. With paint markers, you can't really do that with the ones that were out at the time, like the Posca ones. Now there are more blendable paint markers. They're not super blendable though, still, in my opinion. And it's like more work to get it to work. I guess I just like went the paint marker route and forgot all about gouache. Alright, I'm gonna give this marker a break for a minute and go back to the swan, the little ends on these before I forget. Touch up where the other marker kind of missed. This marker's so stubborn. I wish I could have done everything with the brush marker, but I was just worried about ruining my new one that I just opened. I don't mind if I ruin the Poscas, because I didn't just open them. Okay, let me get these off of here. I'm like, do I dare put shinies anywhere? I don't know. I'm scared. Or do you feel like I ruined this? We can do twinkles. I always make everything better instantly, right? Just me? I'm like, maybe we could test it out on one of the berries. I just don't want to commit. I don't like it, you know? Maybe just adding some shine to them. I feel like the leaves look kind of bare too, because they don't have any detail lines in them. I don't know. I think the branches, like putting the detail in the branches really threw everything else off. Or needing details in them, like detail lines. I think we should learn when to leave it. Alright, I'm choosing to be done now. This was Goose. I did gooseberries. Not my best work. I don't think it's as bad as this one back here that I like redid entirely. Like this was awful. This was stunt, I think, and I did like stunted growth. Or like grape tomatoes or something. I redid this one entirely because I'm like, ew, this is turned out really bad. Like, I think this is way better of an outcome than, you know, the first attempt at the grape tomatoes that I did. just still not my favorite. I think is like, I don't know, I just wasn't having fun with the gouache. But I have so much gouache, I should try to use it. Like, maybe that should be one of my New Year's resolutions. Learn how to gouache. But I think we're done here today. I know it wasn't like my longest stream ever or anything. But you know, the art streams, they're either going to be longer or shorter. I can't guarantee that they're going to be like until 7 p.m. my time. Because if I get done, then I get done. I shouldn't force it, right? But yep, this is it for Goose. I don't really think it's that bad, to be honest with you. It's just not my favorite. And the process was not my favorite either. Do yours. Do your new gouache. Well, I want to thank you guys for coming out today. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the resubs. If you suffered through this whole stream, thanks. I'm not sure if I'm streaming on Thursday yet because it's Thanksgiving, but I already did my Thanksgiving, so I don't need to worry about the holiday personally. We'll see how I feel that day, if I'm going to stream or not. If not, hopefully I'll be live again on Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to be doing art or a game yet. We'll see. Don't forget to subscribe to my Harper Vodage channel so you can watch VODs of games. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'll see you guys. And now Thanksgiving in Canada. It's true. I could have all the Canadians watching me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!